everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to discuss about a few basics about website. So what is this website and what are the things we need to have a website, what is domains and hosting, different kinds of hostings. So complete things about the website we gonna learn in this video. So let's get started now. So guys, listen, in the demo as we discussed earlier that our digital marketing course is going to start with the web design session. So why we require a website? Why? Why? So what is the importance of having a website in digital marketing? Why we should have? So instead of going with these designing
To
sessions
learn
and
all
all.
the concept.
Mm-hmm. Okay. To learn all the concepts. Is that only the reason behind this web
To
design?
promote our product or service
Yes, so to
in
promote,
online, we have to have.
we should have some medium, right? That is the reason we are choosing this website as a medium to promote our services simply, right? Okay,
Yes.
so before starting these designing sessions, let me just go through basics of this website. So you should know at least the basics of this website, then only we can start designings and all. Okay. What are these? www.amazon.com, www.flipkart, Dizzycourse. What are these?
URLs.
URLs. That means those are websites, right? Website address, website
Yes,
URLs.
my website. Yeah.
Okay, so now by this, by seeing this URL, I came to know that it is an Amazon website. By seeing this address, I came to know that it is a Flipkart website and Dizzyco. In such a way, each and every website will be having some address like this. If we observe keenly, we should know few things clearly here. What is this www dot? What is this Amazon or what is this Flipkart? What is this Dizzycourse? And what are these .com and .ins? What are these? Okay,
Domain
first of
name,
all, okay, very good. First of all, let us start with the www dot. What is this www?
World Wide Web.
So abbreviation is very fine, right?
It's
So World Wide Web. So why every website consists of World Wide Web?
it is the standard. I mean,
So
the
do you
internet
think it as an
community has
internet?
a.
Is this
Yes, ma'am.
www is the internet?
Yes.
See here, yes, normal people will think it as an internet, but now we are a digital marketers, right? So what is this www is? Now Mohammed has an internet connection to his laptop and he opened just browser, and if he wants to if he wants to get some access for some kinds of information, let us say that he is searching for Amazon, okay, and he is searching for Flipkart. So if he wants to get access for that information, that he can get only with the help of this www. Okay, a person who have a internet connection and if he browses and he can able to see some information with the help of this www. Without this www you won't be able to see the information. That is what simply www. Okay, so it is just an internet consortium company. It is just gives us the complete access for the information whichever situated on the server, right? Now what is this Amazon? What is a Flipkart's a Dizzyco's? What all
The
these?
domain name,
Okay, very good. Who is this?
Rafi.
Rafi. Okay, Rafi.
Yes,
Domain. So what is mean by domain? Simply it's a
name.
Name of
name,
the
right?
website.
Name of a website, right? And see here, now Amazon is there. Okay, Amazon is a website. A website is simply assume like it is a house. Okay, for every house we will be having some address, right? That is called simply a domain. Now Muhammad has a say, Muhammad has a name and Ashar has a name. So in such a way I can address you people with the name, right? That is what simply a domain name. For each and every website it is mandatory to have a domain. Why we require a domain? Why? Mm-hmm.
This name given so that people can easily, type
People
and
can
get
easily
to the
recognize, right?
visit page.
So earlier we don't have any kinds of domain names. In 1980s, people used to use IP addresses like 621 dot 321 dot. So is that easy for a human beings to remember all those IP address to search information? Is that easy?
No.
No, right? Yes, of course, computers can remember, computers can give retrieve the information back, but humans, we don't remember that kinds of IP address, right? So for that reason, so these domain names have come. So in order to make easier for a human beings to search for or to remember, so these domain names have come. Okay. So now, right. Next, what is this dot coms and dot ins? What are these?
The root
Extensions.
domain.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Root domains. So we call it as a
Those
top
are
level domains. Top level domains, or we do call them as a domain extensions, or else we call them it as a final part of a website. Right. So what does it represents? .com, .in. What does it represents?
Geographical representation.
Okay, good.
No, it stores all the website addresses.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Any other answers? So I'm getting some disturbance from your side. Some breathing noise. Okay, so .com means simply, so there is no website without a domain extension. Have you ever noticed without a domain extension any website? Mm-hmm.
No.
No, right?
ma'am.
So definitely
Yeah.
we should have some domain extension. Okay, so and in digital marketing language we do call it as a top level domains, of course. What does it represents normally is it represents some country specific, it represents some niche specific also. So now .com is a commercial, okay. This can be used by any kinds of website who wants to reach out throughout the world, okay. And it is a most updated one, and I can say it is a most famous domain extensions also. Everyone is looking out for to take this .com only. .com is a commercial. So what you can say from this .in?
Yeah. India.
India.
Yeah.
Right. So
Yeah.
that means, what does it mean that your website is going to appear only in India? Does it mean?
No.
No.
Then why others are choosing domain extensions as IN? Why?
Because they
Because
might not get the same domain in the commercial, so they might go for the other.
Yes, secondary, right? So other people
Yes.
might have registered .com. So if you're willing to go with the .in, so you can go with them. But what happens? Is there any difference between .com and .in?
Maybe
.com.
.com is
means
more
only for
easier to
India.
remember.
.com is worldwide.
Yes. Let's say now Asher and then Nitya. Okay, Asher have a same website called Amazon. Okay, let us say that Asher.com and Nitya.in. Okay, let me write here. Asher.com, Nitya.in. So those guys two guys have a same website, same niche. So both are having a websites on electronic devices, let us assume. Whereas Asher.com, his website, his targeted audience are throughout world. Okay, of course Nitya is also looking out for the throughout world. Her targeted audience are throughout the world. Now tell me, who will be reaching out more audience?
Harsha.
Asha.com.
Asher.com. So what about Nitya here?
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Asha.com.
So Nitya won't be reaching out to throughout the world.
No, ma'am. Within
She
India
can.
only.
She can.
She can,
But the
most chances, right? Most chances. Indians will be having a most chances of reaching out Nitya.in. Why? Because she has taken a country specific domain extension. Okay, that is India. Let us say that if your targeted audience are only that a specific country, then you can happily go with this country specific domain extension. Otherwise, you can choose this .com. Okay, so first of all, you have to see what is your requirement, then only try to choose very carefully. Okay, .in. And you might have observed some domain extensions like .orgs, right, .net.
Yes.
Have you ever noticed .edu also? What does it means?
Totally related to
Organizational, network, and
Educational.
educational.
Network and educational kinds of, and you might have observed some websites consist of gov also, government.
Government.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
so a
Government.
website consists of some governmental kinds of information. They can go with this .gov. So have you ever noticed these kinds of things? .beauty, .bikes?
No,
No.
I never noticed it.
this comes before the slash, I guess, like subcategory kind of.
So can't we take these kinds of things? Yes, we can take. Okay, but it should be available. Okay, so if my like say that if my targeted audience are Indians, I can take like this: chitra.bikes.in, chitra.bikes.uk, chitra.bikes.usa. In such a way, by seeing that address, what people will understand easily by seeing that
It is
address.
something related to the
Related
business
to.
is related to beauty or
Yes,
bikes
very
or
good,
something.
right? So now, Rafi, what you have done is your website consists of all educational informations. Okay, so you are having complete educational institutes information, colleges, NEEM, schools, everything from scratch to advanced. You have everything in your website, and when comes to domain extension, you have something. You have taken something like .org. So tell me what happens now. Okay, not .org, dot .net you have taken. Is that relevant now? So whereas
No, I
your
think
website,
EDU would be better.
so without knowing you have taken something like .net because as it is available in the service provider, you have taken this .net. So after seeing your domain extensions, what people will think? What people will think?
They will not have an idea whether we are dealing with education or something.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of network.
Yes, so what people will think, definitely you will be having some network kinds of information. A person who is looking out for networks kinds of information, he found your website and finally he been to your website. What happened after being to your website? What kinds of information he can see over there? So it's completely educational kinds of information. So whether he satisfies with your information now,
No,
are you reaching to relevant audience now? No, right?
no.
So here you are misleading the customers. So from here you have to start doing correct marketing. Okay. So never ever mislead the customers. So you have to get a relevant customers only. That is the reason why choosing this domain extensions, be very, very, very careful. Got it. So now www dot and then domain and then some domain extensions, and we do call them as a top level domains. We just finished it. So now, where should I get the website and what I required in order to get a website? Okay, see now, first of all, you require two things in order to have a website. First thing is to have a domain. So domain means
name.
okay, domain. So simply you can call it as a domain. Domain means itself a name of a website. So you require a domain. That means you need an address. The next thing, so is that enough to have an
Host,
address?
ho-
You need a house, right?
hosting space.
So you require a hosting. That means you are now having a house and you do have a address for that house.
Address.
Hosting means simply a space, right? Space in a server. And domain means simply name of a website.
Right.
Let me just clearly explain you what is this server and all. Okay, can anyone tell me what is this server? Why I should have a space in a server?
To stay,
Store
store
data.
data.
Okay, good, very good. So now simply hosting means you just remember it as a space or else you just remember it as a house, right? So if you want to purchase a house, you will be looking out for a land, right? So that is what simply you are looking out for some space in a server. So why I should look out for some space in a server only? Why? Because okay, by this diagram you'll understand very clearly. this is a server, let us assume, and it's a browser. And here a person searching for Amazon.com. Oh my god, it's raining here. It's a server. When a person uses his browser, so whatever it might be, the browser, it can be Google Chrome or anything else, so a person searches for Amazon website and internet will receive his question and server will start searching for Amazon website. Okay, so whatever the information you are seeing right away, that complete information is stored in a. So now here let us say that Rafi is searching for Amazon.com website and server receives his request and server starts searching for an Amazon website. So that is the reason everyone should purchase some space for their website. Simply they have to purchase some house. Simply they have to purchase. Now let us say Amazon, Flipkart, Busy Course, ODMT. This is a Flipkart and this is a Dizzy Course and this ODMT. Now let us assume that Amazon does not have any space in a server. So Amazon does have only website URL, that's it. So it just have a address but it does not have any space. Now when someone searches for Amazon.com, then tell me, will it retrieve the data or not? Will server retrieve the data?
No.
Why?
The
Why?
server is empty.
So because
There is no server for website.
Yeah, because there is no space in the server with the name of Amazon.com, right? That is the reason
Yes,
when
ma'am.
server started searching for Amazon, it could not able to find any kinds of space on the name of Amazon. Then how it can retrieve for the customer? So that is the reason why we are having a website. What is the purpose of having a website? To reach out to customers, right? So from this you should understand that yes, when you want to have a domain, when you want to have a website, definitely you require a domain and hosting. Okay, hosting means just to store all your content, store all your data files and all. Okay, house, and then in the house what are the things you are storing, like furnitures, electronic devices like TVs, fans and all, right? All those we call it as a data files, and house we call it as a space, and home address we call it as a domain, right? So everything we require. This is how the hosting process works out. Okay, now tell me, does Busycourse space and Amazon space will be the same? Can you guarantee? Does ODMT and Flipkart
No.
space will be the same? No,
No.
right? Why no?
No.
Why?
You have to take
Sizes of the
different.
website could differ.
Sorry?
The size of the website could differ.
Right. Now let us say everyone have a different mindset. Everyone have a different requirements. Am I right? Now Asher wants to purchase a small house, and Rafi wants to purchase a big house. Am I right? So depends on their requirement exactly. Now Amazon is a very big website and it has a lot of things to store. That is the reason they can purchase a huge space. And ODMT and Discord, those are just small websites which are storing some content and videos. We just require a small space, that's it. So it again depends on your requirement. So what are the different types of hostings available? That means what are the different kinds of spaces available in the server? Let me just show you clearly. Okay, so first thing is a shared hosting. The next thing is a VPS hosting. Dedicated hosting. So what is this shared hosting means? Okay, let me show you one more diagram.
It looks like sharing a house.
Yes, very good. Now, this is an apartment, let us assume. So, in the apartment, we will be having a lot of, let me try it. This is an apartment. Many people live in this apartment, am I right? So many people are using this complete space, right? Everyone are sharing this space. So this is what seem like a shared hosting. Shared hosting means I am trying to share the resources of that particular server with remaining hundreds and thousands of people. Okay, now I am going to share the hosting with Nitya, Rafi and Ripon. So that is what shared means. Shared is the advantage of the shared hosting means it is affordable, so it is available for a cheap price, and for beginner it is very useful to go with the shared hosting. Okay, and depends on the traffic also. Now let us say Chitra here. Chitra also had a shared hosting and Nitya also had a shared hosting, let us assume. Nitya website consists of all intermediate results. Okay, she is releasing some intermediate results. My website is all about digital marketing stuff. So on a particular day, when the intermediate results has been released, on that particular day, many people will be searching for intermediate results, right? So many people will be reaching out to Nitya's website now. So now what happens now? Nitya is grabbing more of my space. Okay, so Nitya is trying to grab half of the space. Now that impact will be on me as well. So now I'll be getting a less chance of traffic. So I'll be having a less chance of reaching out to people, and people face some server issues when they open my website. Have you ever noticed some server busy kinds of messages? So why do you guys face these kinds of messages? So it's not a problem from the website, it is a problem from the server. So what is the server you purchased? But whereas this shared hosting, when someone other person uses some more space, then you don't have a chance of getting a more traffic. Got it now? This is what shared hosting, same like we used.
uh, there's there's no limitations in the shared storage. I mean, like for example, there's 100
Yes,
MB space and the
yes,
person
yes.
should use 50 and the other one should use
No, no,
50.
no, 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 no. It's completely depends on traffic and all. So there is no restriction. If it is a restriction, everyone would have choose a shared hosting, right? So a person, whoever goes with a starter plan, whoever wants to start a website, everyone goes with a shared hosting. If it gives some restrictions, so only you have to use 50 gigabytes, only you have to use 50 gigabytes. There is no such restriction, right? And same like I can say one small example for you. In earlier we used to share the resources, right? Like we used to share milk bill, we used to share water bill and electricity bill, lift bill when we live in apartment, am I right? Electricity bill and all. So what happens here, if other person uses more electricity also, you guys used to share the amount, right? What happens here, if other guys used more electricity also, you have to pay the same amount. That is what happens with the shared hosting. Okay, and for big businesses it is not suitable anyhow. The next thing is a VPS hosting. Okay, I can tell you one example. EPS hosting is like a townhouse.
Is it that do we get to choose like whom can we share the storage
No, no,
with,
no,
or
no,
is
no,
it
no.
like random?
No, it's completely depends on a server. We can't choose.
Okay.
Now VPS hosting. VPS hosting means, have you ever seen the buildings with the 3 to 2 floors, like kind of townhouse, I can say, right? So now what happens? There is a complete partition for one house, right? One house to other house, there is a complete partition. That means the complete space is for yours only. Now I have purchased a VPS hosting. This complete partition is for my, this complete server space is for me only, no other can choose. Same like now, someone asked me this question, there is no restriction like only 50% or 50%. So now it is a VPS hosting. So there is a restriction that the completely partition is divided to each and every person who uses this VPS hosting. Okay, and no other person can uses your space because it is partitioned. Okay, This is what VPS hosting. I am not going to use the complete resources of that server with others. Okay, so few resources will be completely for me. No other can use the my resources. Right. This is what VPS hosting. And then next come is dedicated hosting. Yeah, I'm getting some disturbance, guys. Could you please mute her? Right. The next comes is dedicated hosting. Dedicated hosting means completely like an individual home. Okay. So the complete dedicated server is for you only, like whatever the bandwidth or CPU, RAM. So complete the space is for you only. You are not going to share any resources with any other. Okay. Same like individual. So if it is an individual home, do you share any electricity bill with others? Do you share any lift bill? So everything is for you only, right? So the parking space is for you only, the electricity bill, and then the terrace space, so everything is for you. So not like a shared hosting and VPS hosting, you are not going to share with others. It's completely a dedicated, okay, dedicated for you only. And Amazons and the Flipkart's kinds of website use these kinds of server because they require a lot of space, they require a lot of bandwidth, right? So that is the reason they choose this dedicated hosting in order to drive a more and more traffic. Okay, so not to show server kinds of issues to the people, so you can choose this dedicated. So don't choose this dedicated unless until it is very required for you. Who is this? May I know who is this? Right. So got it, guys?
Yes, ma'am.
Praveen. Yeah, Praveen, I will share you the recorded video. Please go through that recorded video. If you don't understand the things, I'll explain you again. Okay? Right. So, chat, dedicated, and VPS hosting. These are the main parts of a hosting. According to your requirement, now you can choose whatever the hosting you are looking out for. And I suggest you go with the shared hosting when you are a beginner and when you want to go with a blogging kinds of website and just want to earn money through Google AdSense and all. You can happily go with that. Right. So, fine. Where I can get this shared hosting or VPS hosting or dedicated, where should I get all those things? Where?
GoDaddy.
Yes, so we call them as a service providers. Okay, and these service providers will be giving you like domains, and they will give you the hostings also. And as per your wish, if you want to purchase a domain somewhere else and if you want to purchase a hosting somewhere else, you can purchase it. There is no problem with that. Now let me just go with a few service providers. GoDaddy. Any other service providers,
What's this?
Bluehost.
Bluehost,
What's
Yes.
this?
Big
HostGator,
Rock.
BigRock. Okay, have you purchased any domains with these service providers?
Yes.
SiteGround.
Yes, sir.
Which one is the best one?
GoDaddy.
Go ISO?
GoDaddy provides very good
SiteGround
customer
is good.
service.
So customer support will be very, very, very good. But what happens
Very
with the
good.
GoDaddy? So it is expensive. The domain names or
Expensive, yeah.
little bit expensive when compared to others. But we'll get a 24/7 customer support. Very good customer support. So there are many. So Namecheap. So that website is also providing you the domains. Also, you can register domains as well. Namecheap. You can go with that. Now let's just go with a GoDaddy and see how we can purchase and what are the things we need to remember before purchasing. GoDaddy. Right. So how many of you have accounts here? Sorry, websites here.
I have one.
Okay, just Asher have a website. So tell me your website, Asher.
That's trips2ua.com.
So please message. I'll look into that.
Oh, okay. I guess it's expired by now.
Expired? Okay, no problem. Okay, see here. Type the one you want to here. So you can search a domain that you are looking out for. Okay. Anyone have any name in your mind? Domain.
Smart advisors.
Okay, let me just see. Smart advices. .com or .in. What you want?
.com.
Let me go with this and see whether it is available or not. Oh my god, see, dot smart device is available. See how much it is charging you. So it's charging you very huge amount. Can you see why it is charging you high? Is it is showing you few reasons also. Smart is a widely used keyword. Smartadvices.com is easy to remember, include basic privacy protection. Okay, and one more thing I just want to discuss. While purchasing a domain, what are the things you have to remember is that make sure that it is short. Why I want to go with the short domains only? Why? Now let us say if I go with
So people can remember.
yeah, that is what true, right? So if I go with a website called a very complicated spelling, can you tell me a complicated spelling? Okay, let me go with this. This is what my domain name. Okay, my website address. Now if I orally dictate you guys, hey guys, this is my website sushantsingh.com. So what is the spelling you'll be typing? Tell me. Yes, you. Yes,
SHU.
Yes.
yes, tell me.
THSing.com.
Okay, then what happens now? So is that correct? Is it my website
No.
URL? No, right? So what's happening here? So it's kind of complicated one. So I can't guarantee everyone will type a correct spelling of my domain. So at that time, some other will be having a domain, some other will be having a website on this address. So what happened? Your customer will be leading to that website. Now, are you misleading your customers or not? Tell me. So only with
Yes,
the
right.
domain
Yes.
you are misleading your customers to other website. Is that correct again? So why do you want to go with the complicated
Yes, ma'am.
domains, right? So here you have now if you can see Uber, how short it is, Ola, how short it is, and you can see Amazon is also short, Flipkart
eBay.
is also, see eBay, how they are very small, right? So they are brands now. Okay, it doesn't mean that if you go with a short URL you are not going to become brand. So you will become brand, depends on your hard work. Okay, so never ever go with the complicated website address, because people can't remember, and as people are very lazy, people won't feel of typing your URL also if it is that complicated. Am I right? So make sure that it is simple and easy to remember and easy to type as well. Okay, three things you have to remember. Got it. So now I can see it is providing me with a highest price, and if I scroll down, it is giving me some suggestions as well, smart advices, and make sure that don't take these kinds of hypens also. Okay, so do you think that people will search for these kinds of hypens also? They don't feel like searching. Okay, smart advisors hyphen, so don't go with that. The smartadvisors.com, so how much it is charging? 499 rupees. Okay, okay, let me just go with this, add to cart. Okay, I have added cart. Have you ever purchased anything in the e-commerce website? The same way we can purchase and we can continue to cart. And now let us purchase some hosting as well. So click on this hosting. Okay, so again, can you see here you have a few kinds of hosting. There is a slight difference between Linux and Windows. So what are the different kinds of hostings I have shown you? Shared hosting, VPS hosting, and dedicated hosting, right? So here it is not showing you the shared hosting. So web hosting Linux is called shared hosting, nothing means. Okay, so this is what shared hosting, and Linux is different from Windows again. But whereas Linux, if you go with the Linux, you will be getting a cPanel, and this Linux will be having a lot of features. It will it will support a WordPress, it will support PHP. We will be having lot of features with the Linux. That is the reason we choose a shared hosting or dedicated hosting. And one more hosting is called reseller. Any idea about this reseller hosting? Reseller hosting. Guess it. Here I can.
Probably someone is selling their hosting.
See now, I'm the one. Okay, what I'll do, I will purchase some hosting price for a hosting for a wholesale price from this company called GoDaddy. And what I will do, I will sell that hosting to other people for profitable price. That also you can do from the reseller hosting. Okay, if you want to remarket, if you want to market your hostings and you want to get some profits with the hosting, then you can go with the reseller hostings. Okay, so again, when you want to market
I
only
guess.
yes, do you want me to repeat? Hello?
No, ma'am, got it.
Got it, right? So if you want to sell the hosting, and you can purchase this hosting as a wholesale price from this company GoDaddy, and you can sell. That is what simply reseller hostings. Okay, so now let me choose this web hosting Linux. Right, so if I purchase some Airtel SIM, I will be recharging, right? So on what basis you will be recharging a SIM card? What basis?
Based on our requirement.
Okay, requirement in the sense, what are the things you will consider while
Plans
recharging?
for
So you'll
plans for 30 days.
30 days
Based on data, calling, and all
and
that.
calls, roaming. So based on those things, you will be recharging. Let us say that you want unlimited calls for 1 month. So there will be one price. You want unlimited calls for 2 months, there will be other price. You want only data pack for 1 month, there will be one price, right? So same here. If I go with the shared hosting also, there are few plans available for me. So again, you have to choose according to your requirement. Now I'll show you each and every plan clearly so that you can move further. Right, the first thing is that starter plan. Starter plan is available for 99 rupees per month. Okay, and if I can see here, features one website, I can host up to one website only. This is what called space mean. 30 GB storage, I can store up to 30 GB. So whatever the files I want to store, I can store up to 30 GB. And unlimited bandwidth. Okay, what is this bandwidth? So bandwidth means simply the amount of data you are sharing with the users. Okay, the amount of data is transferred to the user from your website. That is what simply bandwidth. So how much amount you can transfer to the user, that is what simply bandwidth. And normally some websites, some hosting companies will provide you in a gigabytes, okay, like 100 gigabytes, 500 gigabytes, 50 gigabytes. But here it is showing you the unlimited bandwidth. That means you can transfer unlimited data to the user. This is what simply with the starter plan you can host up to single website. Okay, the next comes here, 199 rupees. Economy plan is available for 199 rupees, and here it is showing you 24/7 support. And the storage, this is what the space means, 100 GB space. Okay, free professional email. So what is this professional email? Can anyone tell me?
When it ends with a domain name.
Very good. So have you ever noticed the email address like info@dizzycodes.in?
Exactly. Yes.
So from where you will get these kinds of things when you purchase, right? So those are not available for free. We have to purchase those free professional emails. Okay, so here it is giving you free professional email for 1 year. Okay, and again free domain also. And when you go with this economy plan, So when you decided to go with this economy plan, don't go with the domain first of all. First of all, purchase the economy hosting, then it will give you one domain for free. Then you can connect your domain to this hosting. That is what a good thing you can do with the economy. The next comes your deluxe plan, 239 rupees. It is 239 rupees per month, and the features are unlimited websites. What is this unlimited websites? Can I purchase unlimited website? Does it mean that? Okay,
I mean,
so
there is no bandwidth or something.
mm-hmm.
It's a fair usage policy or something.
Okay. Any more answers? So here it doesn't mean that I can purchase as many domains I want. Okay, so if it gives you that options, one person can purchase a 1 lakh domains. Am I right? Unlimited website. Okay, so it doesn't mean that. What actually means, you require a hosting, right? So hosting is required for any website or not? Tell me.
Yes.
Yes, now I purchased a 3 website like chitra.com, rafi.com and praveen.com. I want a hosting for 3 websites. Am I right? So if I want to have a
Yes.
hosting for 3 website, I don't need to purchase an individual hosting for each and every one. I can directly purchase this deluxe website and I can connect all the websites to this hosting. Got it now? So I can point out
Yes.
all these websites to this hosting. That is what mean unlimited websites. Now let us say you have a one e-commerce domain. You have taken one domain for an e-commerce and you have taken one domain for your blogging website, and you don't need to purchase the different hostings for two multiple websites. You can just go with this deluxe plan and you can point out that domains to this hosting. And unlimited storage capacity and unlimited subdomains. So subdomains topic we're gonna discuss it tomorrow. Okay, anyhow, right, this is what happens with the deluxe. The next ultimate is available for 399 rupees. This is a very good plan. You will be getting lot of space for this 399 rupees, and here you will be getting an SSL certificate for free. So any idea about this SSL certificate? Any idea?
It means secure for our
Oh yes. Now
secure for our website.
can you see here bit.ly.com? Bit.ly.com is a
Yes.
begins with a HTTPS. Okay, so what does it mean? This website is a secured one, and if any website is showing with a padlock option, then it is a secured website. So why anyone should have some SSL certificate? I'll discuss it later anyhow. Right, these are the things you have to remember while choosing the plan. So let me just go with the starter plan. Why? Because I can't guarantee that I'll be getting a lot of traffic in just 1 year or 2 years, in just 1 month. I'm just going with the starter plan. And one more thing, you will be getting a cPanel when you go with a shared hosting. Okay, do remember that. Select a term length, how many days you want this hosting. So either for 1 month, 12 months, 24 months, 36 months. So is it looking the same like a recharging SIM or not? So once your plan expired, what happens? Can you able to call? Can you able to use the data? Same here. So if your hosting
No.
is expired, then what does it mean? So will my website is completely collapsed? Does it mean that?
No.
Then what does it mean?
We might not able to reach the website maybe.
So Google won't allow us to open that website because we doesn't have a space, right? The space has been expired, so we have to renew the space for 1 month. So can you see the trick they are playing here? They shown while choosing the plan, they shown like a 99 rupees. But what happens here? If I go with the 36 months only, it is available for 99 rupees. Otherwise, see, if I go with a 1 month, it is showing me like 199, and 12 months 169, 24 months 149, 36 months 99. So again, according to your budget, according to your requirement, you can choose it. This is what marketing strategy. Am I right? And here cPanel.
Yes.
Can you see the cPanel? cPanel is required, guys. It is very essential if you wants to do some technical things in your website root folder, or else if you wants to create some subdomains, so at that time cPanel is very required. Anyhow, I'll be
I
showing
mean,
you the cPanel also.
cPanel means
cPanel
we
means the
need to know
website root
your.
folder. Sorry.
I mean, we
Yes,
need to
Rafi.
know Linux or something to maintain that.
Yes, yes.
We need
You
to.
require a Linux, okay? Shared hosting. So Linux means simply shared hosting. If you go with a shared hosting only, you will be getting a cPanel. Okay. So what is the importance of having a cPanel is it is very useful when you want to create a subdomains. Okay. And many other things you can do this with the cPanel. So as of now, not required. I will show you how this cPanel looks like also. So one day I'll show it to you. Now I just choose for 36 months, so it shows you the price as well. For 36 months, how much it is charging? 3,564. Okay, let me go with the 12 months, that means for 1 year. And
2000.
add essential website security. What is the difference between this SSL set? So as I told you before, SSL means security. Then again, why it is showing me this website security? Anyone have an idea about this? Okay.
Somebody hacked the website.
Someone? Yes, yes. Speak out. Speak out.
If somebody hacks our website,
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Very good. Very good. True. Let us say that Rafi has hacked my website. So my language is complete English language. Okay. So my content is in English. He hacked my website and he has used some Urdu language and all. Okay, so that is what hacking and putting some malware in my website. So if I don't have this essential website security, for those kinds of people it is very easy to put some malware in my website. Okay, so for starters, for beginners, it is not required to go with the website essential security, so not required. And we do have some free plugins also to use this, so no need to purchase these kinds of things. So we are going to discuss some plugins where you can use security also. And then next comes SSL certificate. As we discussed, a website which consists of SSL certificate, it begins with a HTTPS. Now let me show you one more website which does not have a SSL certificate, how it looks like. So does it have SSL certificate now? Does this website have SSL certificate?
Yes.
Yes, it consists of SSL certificate and kernel caps. Here I did not purchase any SSL certificate. How I got this HTTPS? I didn't purchase any SSL certificate, though I have a SSL certificate. How? Again, there is a trick I'm going to show you anyhow. You don't need to purchase any SSL certificates to have an security. It's raining here. So now can you see here? Your connection to this site is not secure. What does it mean? What does it mean? Does it have a SSL certificate now? Yes, yes.
no.
Simple answer.
No.
No. So if I
This
click
one
this,
don't have.
if I click the here, so it will show you the connection is secured, and if I click this here, it is showing me not secure. That means this website does not have a SSL certificate. What is the difference between that add essential and then SSL certificate? Means let us say your website is an e-commerce website and you will be having some payment gateway. Okay, so where people come and purchases some products and people will give you some details like credit card and debit card. Nowadays GPay and phone pay is also available, so many people use that segments to purchase that product, right? So at the time every data will be stored in your website. Now what happened, if you don't have an SSL certificate, then it is very easy for the hacker to steal all your credit card and debit card details which is stored in your website. Okay, so at that time, so if you want to keep it safe, that data, then you require SSL certificate. Now Google has made this SSL certificate mandatory. Okay, so if you don't have SSL certificate also, it shows you impact on SEO also. So make sure that you have SSL certificate, right? And this is the difference between those two things. As of now, if you don't purchase SSL certificate, I will show you how to have a SSL certificate for free, which I have created for dizzycourse.in. I'll show you it again. And backup, website backup. So if you want to have a backup anytime of your website, then you can do it. So for this also you no need to do. So we have a lot of plugins where we can get a website backup, not required. Just go with a no thanks, and if you want, just check it out. So let me just continue it. Right. So how many of you know coding here? How many of you from coding background?
No, I don't know anything about coding.
Coding. Rafi. Rafi or
Yes.
okay. So can you see here? This is something. Okay, let me remove it. Previously I have chosen these things. And thesmartadvisors.com. So for 2 years it is charging you like a 1800 rupees, and here it is a hosting with a cPanel 36 months. If you click this drop down, it will show you for how many months you want this hosting. So if you want, you can just choose this 12 months and 2 years, 1 year, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. For how many years you want to register this domain. So let me go with the 1 year. And 2849. And privacy, if you want to add a privacy, you can just still add a privacy, not required. I don't want to add. So including the taxes and fees. So taxes of 534 rupees, and including taxes and fees, it is charging you like a 304.11 rupees. Okay, so if you want to have a starter, okay, only a starter plan again. So for how many days? What is the term? What is the term I choose
2
for
years.
domain and hosting? 2 years or 1 year?
2 years.
1
year.
2
1
years.
month,
1
1
year.
year. Okay,
1 year.
both domain and hosting will
Okay.
be only for 1 year. So for 1 year, it is just charging me like a 3000 rupees. So in such a way, now next year I want to upgrade my plan. Like, I want to purchase some dedicated hosting. Can I do that? Can I shift from shared hosting to dedicated hosting? Can I do that?
Yes, probably.
Yes, we can do it. Same
It
like a
should be.
recharging, right? So in this month I will be just going with a 149 rupees, right? Next month I can go with a advanced plan, right? I can go it. Okay, one more question for you. I purchased a domain from GoDaddy, and I purchased a hosting from a SiteGround. Can I do that?
Yes.
Then how? Where are the servers now? The server will be in the SiteGround and my address will be in a GoDaddy. How?
I think you can link. I think there's some way you
Oh
can link
yes.
that.
So we can point out there is no restriction that you have to purchase the domains and hosting in a one place only. There is no mandatory. You can purchase wherever you want simply. Right. This is how these are the things you need to remember before purchasing any domains and hosting. Okay, get ready with the domain by tomorrow. Okay, you have to purchase 3411 rupees. Right. So
Okay.
someone is coughing. Careful then. Then next, we have seen what are the things required like domain and hosting, what are the different kinds of hostings available, and what are the things you need to remember before purchasing hosting. Let me just show you one more thing. Facebook. If you want to open a Facebook, what you will do? How you will search for Facebook?
At
fb.com,
fb.com.
facebook.com. or
Okay.
facebook.com.
So what if I search fb.com? Will I be redirected to Facebook?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Can anyone tell me Flipkart spelling? Flipkart.
FLIP.
FLIP.
There is two. You can type two types, man.
Okay.
Yes. KRT and CRT.
Why? Mm-hmm. Why I should? Why?
AART.
Okay, let me go with the flipkart.com. Where I'm redirecting after searching with the fb.com, where I am redirecting to. What is the website address?
Facebook.com.
So I searched with the address called fb.com, and why I redirected to a facebook.com. And here,
I think
what
I
would be
think
the
both the
reason?
domains are purchased by Flipkart.
They have
Both the
purchased all
domains,
the domain and linked it to that website.
and they are using pointers.
Okay, that is what redirection simply. Okay, so now in order to do a redirections, the website owner only has to purchase that website, right? So now if Asher purchases this fb.com and Rafi purchases this facebook.com, is there any use again? So Asher will be creating other website, and um, Rafi will be creating other website. Can Rafi can redirect to a fb.com now?
No, I don't think so.
No, we can't, because the website owners are different. Why this Asher will accept Rafi to redirect his traffic to fb.com, and why Rafi will redirect his traffic to fb.com simply? Why? So will anyone do
Yes.
like this? No, right? So if you wants to do some
No.
redirections, that means why others are doing some redirect? Why Facebook has purchased fb.com also? Why?
It would be easier for the users.
Mm-hmm. So earlier they did not
FB is much
recognize.
smaller.
They didn't recognize. Okay, Facebook guys haven't recognized that fb.com also would become their profitable search keyword. What happens? They have recognized, one person already purchased this fb.com, and he created same website like a facebook.com only. So whenever a person searches for fb.com, he will be redirected to that Insta website. Am I right? But what happening? People will think that it is a original facebook.com only, right? So what happened is Facebook owners have realized that yes, half of the traffic is going to a fb.com. They realized, and they started, bargaining for some price to give this fb.com. So why other person will give a domain back if he is running well, if he is going well, and why he wants to give a back? What benefit he will get then? So he sold this fb.com to Facebook guys for a good price, and he become a very richest person now. So in such a way you can book a domains as well. Okay, so now go to GoDaddy or SiteGround and book a very crazy domains which will become very crazy in future. So have that, and a person who is looking out for that exact domain, he will reach out to you and he will bargain with you some price, and you can give that. And in GoDaddy you have one option like broker service also. Have you noticed? Broker service
No.
charges. Okay, so now let us say
They charge you for that.
they charge you for brokers also. Now
Yeah.
you want to purchase some smartadvisors.com, and that smartadvisors.com is available, not available. Someone has already registered that domain. So at the time, if you are looking for that domain exactly, you can use this broker services. Broker services, like 4,000 change. So you have to pay that 4,000 for that broker. GoDaddy will arrange one broker for you, and this broker will reach out to the person who had this smartadvisors.com, and he will bargain for some price, and if he is okay with that price, he can give you the domain back. So that things also available with the GoDaddy present. Currently they are doing that things, but I don't think so, like believing in this broker services. So why anyone will give a domain back? Unless until they are not working only they will give a back, otherwise they never give the domain back, right? So just if it is not available, just go with other domain or other domain extension. So why Google is not allowing you to take Why server is not allowing you to take the same domains? So now Amazon is there. Even I want to purchase the Amazon. So what is the difference? So even I have a plan of starting Amazon.com. So why I can't go with Amazon.com again? Why?
They have.
So I have a money, I
They
will
had.
purchase a hosting. What is the difference?
Maybe they bought rights,
Right?
patent rights.
Okay, let us see now. Here it is a Nitya's space and here it is a Minds. Okay. Nitya, sorry, here it is a mine. I have already purchased a hosting with the name called Amazon.com. I named it, I have pointed out my hosting with the Amazon.com. Now, if Nitya also wants to purchase Amazon.com, let us assume. She also named her hosting with the name called Amazon. When someone searches for Amazon.com, server receives the question and server starts searching for Amazon.com. Now server founds there are two spaces with the same name called Amazon. Now which data it will retrieve for the customer? Either this data or this data. Which one? This one or this one? How server knows that exactly that people are searching for? How?
Not sure.
See, that is the reason, right? So it is a confusion for a server which website the people are searching for exactly. That is the reason the server put a rule that no two websites should have a same name. That is the reason we don't have an option of purchasing a domain which already registered. Okay, so never ever we can never purchase that kinds of domain which have already registered. This is the main rule that it is going with them. Right. So where we are actually? And fb.com, right? In such a way we can do that redirections. Those comes under 301 and 302 redirection. Don't worry, it comes under in a technical SEOs. While going with the technical SEO session, we're gonna discuss how to redirect from one website to other website. When someone searches for fb.com, how you can redirect to facebook.com. That also we can do. So here you can do one thing. If your website is a very huge website, it has a lot of data and it have a lot of traffic, and if you find any possible searches, if you find any possible domain, just purchase that domains and you can redirect. So what if you don't purchase the possible domains? So other person will purchase and other person will become your competitor simply. So don't give a chance for your competitor. Just go ahead and purchase the domains which you feel it as a possible searches. Okay. And so here let us come to a designing part now. How we can create a website? We can create a website in two ways, obviously, with the coding and with the non-coding. How many of you from coding background apart from Rafi? Yes. Java at least?
Good. No one is here.
No one is there.
Good.
Thank
No
God.
one is.
No, man.
Pramod, you are a graphic designer, right?
Yeah, yes.
So no coding language, no coding knowledge.
I know HTML and CSS. That's it.
Okay, see, one person is there. Right. Nitya?
I'm listening everything for the first time.
Everything
No
from
WordPress.
scratching. Who is this? May I know?
Yeah, Rakesh.
Rakesh, listening it everything for the first time.
Yeah.
Okay. Rakesh, you
For
are
the
a
first
student,
time.
right?
Yeah. No, I finished in 2015 architect, so I don't
so-
have all this knowledge of. Yeah.
Right.
And this is Yashwant. I'm also first time.
Sorry?
Yeah.
This is Yashwant. I'm also listening the first time.
Yashwant. Hi,
Yeah, ma'am.
Yashwant. Okay, see here, coding. We can create a website in two ways, that is a coding and non-coding. Coding consists of HTML, CSS, PHP and Java. So you can create, if you know coding, and you can create that even. And here we are not going to teach you any kinds of coding. Now tell me, Pramod, you know, right, coding knowledge. You have some knowledge in coding. Tell me how much time
Yeah,
it
I
will
know
take.
the basics of.
Basics, okay. Now I will
Yeah.
teach you HTML, and how much days it would take to finish the course is just minimum 2 months required to finish that course
Yeah.
HTML.
Yes.
And
Yes.
after finishing the course, you have to create a website. At least 4 months you will take to create a website. Overall 4 months just to
Yes.
design a website. So now are we learning any marketing or else designing here? So we are learning
Designing.
the marketings, okay? So how to
Yeah.
market your products and how to promote. So we are not here to, learn some kinds of coding. So though we can create websites with the help of non-codings also, like WordPress, Joomla, Shopify. Okay, so many non-coding platforms are available. So but here in this duration we are going to use a WordPress. Okay, so designing purpose we are using the WordPress. Let me just show you a small difference between a coding and non-coding. So don't worry, I'll write some coding here. Okay, so that not that big coding again. Okay, so can you help me out, Pramod? I want to write some HTML here. Okay, so HTML coding language begins with a open HTML, and definitely we have to close whatever we write. Okay, and we will be having some header sections, of course. If we open something, we have to close anyhow, definitely. So closing, and let me open the body as well. Okay. Now here, whatever you want to write, you can write within the body section. Okay, let me write digital marketing post class. Okay, I just wrote here in the body section. Okay,
Title you have to give. Title.
sorry.
Yeah, you have to give title actually.
Okay, let me go with the body section directly.
Okay.
And how I have to save it, like, let me go and save it like a html and save it. Okay. So here it is my .html. Let me open now. Okay, can you see now? Digital marketing
Yes.
first class. Why it is displaying here in Google Chrome?
Because it's a browser, right? HTML code.
Okay, I didn't write in the browser, right?
I think by default it will open in a browser
It acts as a compiler.
compiler. Okay.
Yes. Can you see here the address? File
Yes.
/c. And what is the address here? Digicourse.in. So that means, so understand the difference. Here this file is
It's
stored
opening the
in my
file from the
desktop, right?
computer.
So computer,
Yes.
this file is stored in my computer, and this file is stored in a server. Got it now? So now
It's a
sorry?
path.
It's a
It's a
path.
path.
Yes.
Path.
Okay.
PATH.
Now,
Okay.
PATH. Let me change some background color at least. Okay. BG color equals to what color? Let me go with yellow.
Yeah.
Yellow. Close it. Right. Save it. Refresh. Can you see now? Background color has become yellow color. So
Yes.
in such a way you can, so this completely you have to write in the coding part. So now what I have to do again, so I have to upload these things in the root folder, like I can use from FileZilla and all. I can completely upload these things into some web server. Then only all these things will be presented in my website. So if you want to add anything, like if you want to add some images or YouTube videos, you can still add. Let me add some YouTube video now, show you. Mm-hmm. Someone is speaking, Saru. Right. So what I will do here, I just take this, I'll just play this.
Coding is like so complicated. I mean,
Complicated,
like,
right?
why do people have to
Everything we have
prefer?
to
Yeah.
mention. So everything, each and
Yeah,
everything
why
I
do
have to
even people
mention.
prefer this?
Yes, when I mention only it will show, if not, no, right?
The world as we know it is changing,
Exactly.
Something is
and
missing,
so
then
are
it will not show.
perspectives.
Yeah,
Something
it's
is
error.
Businesses
missing,
have
it
a whole new
completely collapse. We have to struggle to find out the bugs and all.
It's so difficult, HTML.
Yes. So now what I will do, I will copy this code now. So embed and go back to your notepad. So let me, oh my god,
People still use this.
find your global
Yeah,
ML.
people exactly they use this. There are a lot of clients who actually demand for people who knows HTML, CSS, and Java and all this.
See,
Is it more secure or something?
not that secure, so it doesn't mean that when you go with the coding things only you are secure. No, so in fact I have to say one thing, WordPress is linked up with the Google. Okay, so when you work for SEO and all, so you WordPress website will be having a most chance of being on top. Why? Because WordPress is linked up with the Google.
Okay, I guess it's a bit of a more customization you get in this thing rather than the WordPress thing. Because WordPress mostly have templates and all this. So
Templates,
this
and you
is
can
like
go with the
you can
preview.
customize.
So you can just drag and
Yeah.
drop everything. You no need to write any kinds of coding over there. Okay, so I just copied the URL over there. So code and then save it. So what I have done, I just embedded the YouTube video coding, and let's go back. Can you see the YouTube video has been embedded here? So in such a way you have to customize, so with the coding, so you have to learn the coding, what are the things you have to put, everything you have to learn and you have to implement it. So it takes a lot of time. That is the reason we are just going with a WordPress. Now let me just show you how this WordPress also looks like. Anything you can do, like you can write.
Is it difference between WordPress and
So it does.
what is the major
WordPress
difference?
means WordPress. It doesn't mean that WordPress does not have a coding. So WordPress do also have a coding, but backend already some developers has been written some coding. Okay, so here we just need to drag and drop. So let me just show you the websites also, so that you'll understand. Let me show you my website only, dizzycourse.in. So here it is a premium theme. It is. And ODMT, if you can see, ODMT is also a WordPress website only. So this is how you need to enter into a dashboard of WordPress. So everything drop and drag options you have to see how this coding will be shown in the Dizzy course, shown in the WordPress.com. I'll show you. Everything is written in the coding only. But we don't write a coding. We just use the options. Can you see? The backend they have already have a coding. Okay. So everything is a coding here, but we don't write a coding. Already it's a free predefined template. We just need to use those templates. That's it. Right. And this is the dashboard.
So this is HTML.
Sorry?
This is HTML or something else?
So it consists of a CSS WordPress. So we can write a HTML, we can write a CSS as well. And while choosing some templates, if you want to make some changes within the template, you can apply some CSS coding also.
Okay.
Can you see these are the options, and if I want to write anything, just go with the pages. So anyhow, I'll show you the exactly how we can design the website tomorrow. So just let me show you what are the things. That's it. Okay, so if I want to add anything new, I can add it here. You don't need to write any coding. See here, I just clicked on options and it creates a new page. That's it. లేదు తర్వాత right. So here I can write something. So now I just wrote like digital marketing first class, right? So within the HTML I just wrote. If I wants to add any a YouTube video, I no need to copy the code, and also I can just use this blog and use some gallery and use some video options. If I wants to add any image, I can click on this image and then click on this upload.
Okay.
And then
You can
use
put
this.
any link from
Okay.
the internet also.
Any link you can put it, any link. So now this image, so if you want to changes the positions of this image, you can change it. So right side, left side, so simply this is how. Okay, so if you want to change the size of image also, you can change it full size. So width here, can you see the width and height? So can you notice the changes? So in such a way you can
Yes.
just use whatever you want. You don't need to write any coding, and click on this publish. This will be published in your website now. This will be published in the web server now. So just click this link. This is my website address now. If I open digital marketing first class, the image, in such a way whatever the content you write here, it will appear here. So anyhow, we're going to discuss what exactly and how exactly we can move further. So in the next class we're going to discuss. I am not going to eat your brain in just one day only. So guys, these are the few basics you need to remember before starting your website designing things. So hope you like this video. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching.